said that so quietly.
Narnia! Better?
Yes, that's better.
Oh, all right.
Okay, so we have some questions from our Ustream listeners.
Yes.
Okay, and the first one is, how does allowance work with fear?
Well, again, you have to allow the fear to be a messenger, to give you information that it's attempting to tell you that you have a negative belief. You can't be afraid of the fear, as we said earlier. You have to recognize it, allow it to do its job. And therefore, once it delivers the information, what it's bringing your attention to, hey, knock, 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 you have this negative belief that is out of alignment, that you don't prefer. Once it brings your attention to that, you can say, thank you, fear. Thank you for bringing my attention to something I didn't know about within myself so that now I can deal with it, now that I can let it go. Thank you, fear. And as soon as you use fear that way and allow it to be what it is, allow it to do the job it was designed to do, it will not be felt as fear anymore. You will welcome it as a messenger that will alert you to anything within you that's out of alignment. And you will be excited about feeling it, and then it will turn into excitement. That's how you allow with fear.
What if the fear is like so overwhelming, like in phobias?
I already mentioned this because the idea, again, is that the stronger the fear, the closer you are to breaking free from the negative belief. Because the negative belief is going to use every possible trick it can to keep you anchored to the negative belief. So when you feel the greatest fear, that means the negative belief is doing its utmost to keep you there, which means it has to make you more and more and more afraid because it knows that you're right on the edge of breaking free. So the greatest fear indicates the threshold of freedom.
So I'm trying to
Yes.
compare that with the idea of phobias, basically.
Well, you still have to get in touch with the definition.
Because it seems like a lot of phobias have to do with physical things that exist within being a physical being.
They don't. All those things are symbols,
Well,
remember?
like people who who are afraid of heights.
People who are saying that they are afraid of heights are usually not actually afraid of heights. They are afraid of falling, which means it's a synonym for losing control. So they have to get in touch with the definitional belief to find out what's really going on and why they're experiencing it that way.
What about claustrophobia?
Well, you have a belief that you are trapped.
Well, that again is a very physical type of fear.
But the belief is not.
Because you couldn't be trapped if you were...
Oh, yes, you can.
When you're in spirit, can you?
No, but it's not about being in spirit. We understand that you experience this in physical reality. But what we're saying is the belief system is not physical. It's energetic. And the feeling comes from a belief that you are trapped existentially. And therefore you translate that into the physical reflection of a physical confined space to reflect to you what the actual existential belief is, that you are trapped energetically, spiritually in your mind. Make sense?
Yes, it was. I'm going to take that a step further
Oh,
because
all right.
some of the fear of being trapped is the idea that as a physical being, you can be trapped. So
No. That's the effect. Now, you may allow the effect to reinforce the belief, but the effect that it can happen in physical reality is a side effect of a belief that already exists that you are existentially trapped.